Microsoft Sam Plays F1 25. What's up my scrubby scrubs? This is the goddamn Microsoft Sam here for another episode of Microsoft Sam Plays F1 25. In the last episode, Sonny Hayes was able to take his second victory of the season and ROFL World Racing's third overall victory of the season. Today, we are gonna be heading to Bahrain for the next round of this championship. So without further ado, let's go. Since Sonny was the main focus last time, the spotlight for this episode goes to Aiden.
So we are heading to Bahrain for this round, Sam?
That is very correct, Aiden. Round 4, and we are already looking quite comfortable in the standings. But let's not get too cocky, especially since Styles goons are gonna be waiting for us to fuck up.
I very much agree on that statement.
The original desert destination, Bahrain, awaits us, as does a weekend of action. Plenty for the teams and drivers to get to grips with during practice.
Bahrain, the very first Middle Eastern location on the F1 calendar. But anyways, let's get started with the first practice program of the race weekend.
Alright, for this practice program, I want you to hit many of those corner gates if possible. That should give us a good feel of the track. And don't forget to activate your DRS in the DRS zones as well.
Copy that, Sam. I completed the lap, but there was one gate I couldn't properly get. I'm gonna try another lap to see if I can get it.
Copy that, Aiden.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Thank you very much, Mark. But anyway, it's time to head back to the garage.
Okay, for this one, I want you to try and manage your tires around a lap of the track. Be very careful in the corners, since sliding out of the corners can cause wheel spin, which straight up destroys tire life.
Roger that.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
We have the tire data we need, Mark. Time to go back to the garage to start the final practice program of the race weekend.
For this final practice program of the session, I want you to give me a few laps around the track, so that way we can calculate a good race strategy. Same amount as last time, 3 laps.
Copy. Okay, that's the first lap complete. Second lap down. And that's the third and final lap. Which means that the program is complete. Time to go back to the garage and go to qualifying.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Car is ready. You're good to go.
Let's do this.
excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
That's Paul Heaton.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Pole for the race. Fuck yes. Now let's go and race.
It's race day, it's secure under the lights, and it's lovely to have you with us for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Aiden Jackson lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Sonny Hayes, and Hamilton, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Hulkenberg, and Yuki Tsunoda, Sainz, Antonelli, Oscar Piastri and Bortoletto, Hadjar, Gasly, Alex Albon and Ollie Behrman, Ocon, Lawson, Doohan and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves, big excitement, what?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Gruffy. It's probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Don't worry about me, Mark. As long as Zyle's goons don't cause us any trouble, we should be good.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Copy that, Mark.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.9 seconds.
What place Sonny is in, Sam?
Sonny is currently in third, behind Russell. You both are currently on track for a double podium for ROFL World Racing. Keep this up, both of you.
No shit. In that case, we better push on harder.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Final lap of the race. Is Sonny still in third, Sam?
Can confirm. Sonny is still in third place, which means a double ROFL World Racing podium is inevitable.
Fuck yes. A double podium.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done. Yes, go! Let's go! Yes! That's it, lads. You beauties.
And across the line he goes to take the checkered flag and maximum points. Victory for Aiden Jackson.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Talks with Aiden Jackson. Alright, but before I go down to the talks with him, I better check up in all the other departments. Alright, I'm ready to do talks with Aiden. Let's go.
Alright Sam, if you can keep up with my demands for the team, I'll consider staying. That sound good?
You've got a deal, Aiden. Alright, time to advance the calendar forward.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
I know about that, Mathis. And it looks like that the next race is gonna take place in Saudi Arabia. But anyways, I'm gonna end this episode off right here. Stay tuned to Swagmaster the Zed Slayer Productions and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. This is Microsoft Sam, signing off. Peace out.